Whenever we're bulking, the first thing you need to remember is carbohydrates, okay? I would rather you go on a calorie surplus with carbohydrates, not sugars, not sweets, chocolate and all this shit, like what a lot of these kids are doing now. I mean actual carbohydrates, rice, fast-acting carbohydrates. You could also do complex carbohydrates, things like potatoes. Guys, these kind of lean carbohydrates, you have to eat more, yes. But guys, whenever it comes down to these dirty bulking, it does not work for muscle growth. It might increase your strength, but strength doesn't actually equal muscle, not directly, not like how you guys would think. So guys, whenever we're bulking, you also need to be able to keep hydrated. The reason being, whenever we're bulking, we want slow fat gain over time. Guys, whenever we're hydrated, not only are you absorbing more protein, you're also lowering your blood sugar, which is great for the gym, using carbohydrates properly, insulin resistance, I'll delve into that. Also, guys, you need to be actually losing this weight. Like, some of this fat that you guys are putting on, you don't want to be putting 5,000 calories on, believe me. This is not healthy for you. And it gets to a certain point as well, guys, when we're talking about calorie control and when we're talking about bulking with calories, watching what kind of things you're going over on. Are you eating more carbohydrates rather than fats? I hope so. Are you eating more protein rather than fats? Potentially. Guys, are we eating much sugars? No. Okay, sugars are one great way to get put on loads of fat very quickly. It's not a very good way to put on a lot of muscle. Okay guys, whenever we're bulking also, how are we training? Guys, we're not training super heavy. You don't need to. I would rather you focus on volume and the intensity on the bulk. You have all of this extra energy, guys. You've got all of these fat reserves. Train for longer, train harder, but use proper weight. If you can get 8 sets of a higher weight, 8 reps of a higher weight, do that. Keep doing that and try and keep going for that. But guys, I don't just want you doing 5 reps, okay, just because you can, because you're bulked. All this is going to do is build up your strength. When it comes down to bulking, we don't really want more strength. We do, but like I said, it doesn't directly correlate to muscle growth. Look at natural powerlifters, look at natural bodybuilders. It's a completely different ethic, completely different training style. Also, guys, whenever it comes down to bulking, what body fat percentage are we talking about? Guys, some of these kids out here, when they're 16, 17, they want to put on some bulk. Guys, they're getting to 25% body fat. This is not only extremely unhealthy, completely counterproductive for muscle growth, it's generally also not considered aesthetic. You're wasting your time. Guys, you need to be able to look at a body fat graph. I'm going to show you some examples of body fat. These body fat scanners that you're using in the gym, they aren't effective. There's a 3% leeway, and believe me, if I put on 3% body fat on you, you would notice. So forget the body fat scanners. Train your abs so you can actually have an idea of how lean you are. Guys, abs are completely genetic, but generally you can have an idea of how lean you are, okay? Guys, whenever we're bulking as well, you need to remember this. So we're not bulking too far. Something from 12% going all the way up to 18% is what I would consider a bulk. 12%, I'm roughly that now. So you can see this is quite a nice lean kind of physique. Something like 18%, really you probably will still see the top abs. But really guys, whenever we're coming into these bulks and we go in like above 20%, not only are you not growing muscle as effectively as you could be, your insulin resistance is very high. Generally the estrogen in your body is starting to climb up too. Guys, you want to think about testosterone too. If you're a natural lifter, testosterone is your game, okay? You haven't got the extra stuff going into your butt, so you want to be making the most of your natural testosterone through a good diet. Okay, finally, guys, whenever people are bulking, you're putting on all of this muscle. But remember, vitamins absolutely matter in bodybuilding. Guys, so many people get this wrong. It's not easy to bodybuild. You do need to be eating regular fruits and vegetables. Guys, just like your muscles, they respond well to potassium, things like iron. All of these things, if you're vegetarian, you'll need to find sources of iron. Guys, vitamins are very important in terms of muscle growth. If you don't believe me, ask this question. Why are natural vitamin drips banned in natural bodybuilding? It's because vitamins do matter. So guys, also quickly, electrolytes. If you can get an electrolyte drink during the gym, that's just a handy little tip whether you're bulked or lean, just to help you get some more strength, some more energy in the gym. So guys, whenever we're bulking, just to go over these few points, okay? Just go over the summary. Okay guys, we're not bulking too far. We're not eating loads of sugar. We're getting vitamins into our diet, okay? We're keeping hydrated. We're not training super heavy, we're training more intensity, okay? 8 reps, 8 to 12, do more sets, shorter rest times. More intensity, same weight if you can, and try and climb up the weight that way. Also, finally, guys, we're not bulking for ages. 20% body fat, that's when it's definitely time to pull back. 18%, ideal, okay? We're not bulking for 4 or 5 years, okay? It's not good for you. I'd recommend if you're a tall lifter, bulk for a year or 2, definitely. But guys, you need to be able to pull this back. Bulking is not healthy. Dirty bulking is definitely not healthy. If you're dirty bulking, I'd recommend go on a body recon. That means lose some weight, carry on training, get lean again. Okay, then think about bulking once you know how to bulk.